Cole Palmer is back with a Trailblazers card with a 4-star weak foot and big dribbling upgrade. We're going to use him as a cam in this team and see how he does. Game number 1. He is up against a 5-back, so we're going to try and utilize that playmaking skill and see how he can break this down. Palmer has incisive pass plus, so he's able to pick out passes like that, which lead to a dodgy goal with Donovan. We'll take it. Nice through ball though. We're going to utilize that a lot as a cam. So Palmer should be able to turn and then play that pass to Donovan. See, he's going to be really, really good at that. And then bang a shot from the edge of the box. Power shot, even without the play style. Bangs it top bins and the guy rage quits. Great first impressions. Game number 2, we are up against actually a really good team here. We're using Cole Palmer as a shadow striker because he does have that role plus. So he's going to be finding that space just in behind the strikers, a little bit further forward than a playmaker cam would be. We can pretty much get past his entire defence. A little bit of dribbling here. Oh, he's put it wide. That would have actually been filthy as well. Nice. See, scoring from the corner was a little bit too easy. We wanted to make him work for it a tiny bit more. People are leaving way too easy. Maybe we'll have to do 6 games today. 4-2-2 in game number 3, and we're actually up against a person with a guest, which I always forget to turn off. Normally makes the games a lot harder, but Palmer is ridiculous. Let's see if he can do anything straight from kickoff in this game. No editing. Let's go. Pass 2 of them. Not quite. Nice first time pass. Back into his feet. Lovely. He does have technical dribble as a play style, and you can tell right there. That's a pen ref. Come on! Palmer without a chem style has 94 penalties. So we're going to try and bang this top bins. Oh dear. Not quite the cold Palmer that we know. First time pass. Near enough. First time. Griezmann! That's an assist for Cole Palmer. This incisive pass plus play style that he has when he's playing as a cam means that basically all of his through balls to these pacey strikers are going to be really, really good and get away from the defenders. Highly advise utilizing that. Palmer with another through ball. Back to him. Oh, he's absolutely sent the defenders there. Just a simple little roulette. Not even a 4-star skill move. And then a simple Trivela at the far post. Which, to be fair, post-patch, they don't normally go in. So, finishing stats may be coming in to play there, as well as his curve. Play it down to the line to Palmer. This is more of the right wing position that you can play him in. And oh my god, there is the finesse playstyle on show right there. Not even finesse plus. That is a fantastic finish. He's got the curve, he's got the finishing, he's got the composure. That is one hell of a shot. And a lot of you might be using him right wing, so you will utilize that cutting in on his left foot that we just did right there. Oh my god. Referee, that is disgraceful. Lovely dribble from Palmer. Let's check out his free kicks, because he does have dead ball. He's got really, really good curve. I don't know why it comes up with his penalties, but his free kick accuracy isn't actually that high. But on this game, if you've got dead ball and you hit the right amount of power on a Trivela free kick, you can potentially send this top bins. Off the crossbar! I just needed a little bit less power, and I think that flies in. That felt like a very powerful free kick compared to others that I've used. Let's get this to Palmer. Oh my god, the dribbling. Some questionable defending here. But still, the skill moves are... Oh my... Referee! He's absolutely destroyed them there. The 4-star skills on Palmer are feeling very, very nice. Can we make up for the failed penalty before? I could be cocky here and just Panenka it. However, with these stats... We're putting it top bins that time. No messing about from Palmer on the second time of asking. That's a bit better, isn't it? Oh, he's done one. Palmer. He's got the pace. He's got the dribbling to do the rest of them and put it away. And this is going to be the 3rd rage quit out of the 3 games that we've played. Palmer is destroying defences. This technical dribbling, his first touch play style, and just his dribbling stats in general are amazing. His shooting stats, they've been really good as well. Match number 4 for Palmer. He is up against Inform van der Ven, one of the most difficult players to come up against. If you want to try out this Palmer, and he's a little bit too expensive for you, because at the time of recording, he's 850k. Make sure you go and check out U7Buy. The link will be down in the description of the video. Use code Birdie at checkout for a discount. Palmer. Done well. Little dink over the top to him. I don't know why he took a touch instead of following it, but it doesn't matter. It's in the back of the net. He was involved. Little 1-2 with Griezmann there. Nice run in behind. And a good finish. Look at that. The touch, turn, and pass. With the combination of incisive pass and first touch play styles. He's mugged off the keeper and he's been wiped out as well. Is that the meta to get around the keeper? That little roulette while pressing the left bumper. We've got another penalty, which people were upset that he scored so many last season. Doesn't matter. He's banging them in for me. After that first one, we've learnt. Just put it top bins with him on the right-hand side. He's scoring every time. First time. Oh, it's a beauty. Griezmann. Trivela. He took so long to shoot. Should have been an assist for Palmer. He's been robbed. Palmer to start a breakaway from a corner. And then he's in himself. Not quite, but maybe now. He's got the dribbling, man. This card is so smooth. He started the attack from the edge of his own box and ends up on the score sheet. If you're looking for similar cards, I would look at heroes, maybe like a Wesley Sneijder. You can do Palmer's Player of the Month SBC, and there is a big comparison to this card, as his Player of the Month is significantly cheaper. However, you don't get the 4-star weak foot with the Player of the Month version. He also has different roles, different play styles, and there's a big agility and balance upgrade on this Trailblazers version. This technical dribbling on him is phenomenal though, and he nearly scores an unbelievable solo goal there. Tiny bit less power, and he puts that in the back of the net. We need a clutch moment right here. Is Palmer the man to do it? Yes, he is! This guy was passing around the back in Div Rivals. You deserve that, and Palmer deserves it because he has been exquisite in this game. Nice ball to him, and look at that. The first touch playstyle is so good when you're using an attacker and doing drilled passes through to them. Fair play. And Palmer does score 4 goals in that game. This card is so good. We're going to do 2 more games. Penultimate game that we're using Palmer in, up against a standard 4-4-2. He's got this. And as we get him his first touches of the game, let me know who else out of this promo you would love to see a player review on. The way that he asks to receive the ball in this shadow striker role is really impressive from the other midfielders. And the runs that he's making are really good as well. He's always finding that gap between the midfielders to receive the ball and then try and get involved in the attack. Lovely. Oh, what a through ball that is to Donovan. Incisive pass plus, man. It's such a good playstyle for a cam. Arguably up there with the most important one. Go on then, Palmer. Technical dribble. He's brought down again. People just can't defend this card. Maybe second time is the charm for his free kicks. That is more like it. You do not get more top bins than that. Dead ball play style. He has a player on the line. Still can't do anything about it. The flight of that ball, you can see it in the background. We're going to have to watch that one again. Here it is. The dead ball free kick. Absolutely top corner. Doesn't matter that the Joe Gomez is stood on the line there. Nobody is stopping that. Final game for this before we go into final recommendations and our concluding thoughts. That is a very good team. Let's see if Palmer can handle it. Spoiler alert, he can. Oh, he's absolutely sent him. Cole Palmer, red timed finish from outside the box. No Trivela, no finesse, does not matter. Back to Palmer, through to Griezmann. This card is an absolutely elite creator in this cam position. The guy quit, so we've got to give him one more. However, I'm up against a person with 2 guests. Into his feet. Great first touch. Teammates need to get out of the way here. Little one of those. Oh my god. Oh, I ruined it with the shot. That was filthy as well. I love this card's dribbling and skills. Great dribble. Great through ball. And that's 1-0. I'm telling you. No one can handle this card. Look at this. Once again, he just finds the space and he finds the through ball. Incisive pass. And that is going to be the final rage quit of this episode. Palmer has destroyed everybody he's come up against. So let's get into the final review and recommendations. For Palmer, his pace doesn't really matter if you're playing him as a cam. I'll give it a 7.5 out of 10 because it does the job. His shooting was actually really, really good. 8.5 out of 10. His passing and through balls are some of the best I've used this year. I'm giving it a 9.5 out of 10. And the same for his dribbling. He felt elite. I can't quite give him as high in that regard because he doesn't have 5-star skills, he doesn't have trickster, which can benefit you in your dribbling. So I'll give him a 9 out of 10. Defending, he actually did quite well at winning the ball back a few times. I'm going to give him a 5. And then his physical was actually surprisingly decent. I'm going to give him a 7 out of 10 for that stat. In terms of the pros and cons, his pace was good enough for his position, but it wasn't elite. His passing is genuinely up there with the best I've used on this game. His shooting felt nice and reliable. Cutting in from that right-hand side onto his left foot and finessing it was really good, utilizing those playstyles that he has. First touch was really, really good due to the playstyle. His technical dribbling for a 6'2" player felt like an elite level card. Other downsides, he doesn't have 5-star weak foot or skill moves, but it doesn't really matter that much. He also doesn't have loads and loads of physicality, so if you come up against big brute-like defenders that have Bruiser Plus, he might struggle there. But the way to utilize him is to play it in behind so you don't have to get in that scenario. Overall, I'm going to give this card a 9 out of 10. I thought he was really, really impressive. At the time of recording, he is coming in at over 800,000 coins. I'll give him an 8 out of 10 for his value. It could be higher if he had double 5-star or something like that, or maybe a bit quicker. For the chemistry style, if you're using him as a cam, I would highly, highly recommend an engine. His shooting is already more than good enough for that position, but boosting his passing up to crazy numbers, his dribbling becomes near perfect in some, and his pace getting that extra boost as well feels like the perfect blend of attributes. In terms of the way to utilize this card and his play style, you need to use him as a playmaker, not in terms of the role, but how you use him in the team. I would actually really recommend using him in his preferred role, which is Shadow Striker++. He finds a lot of gaps ahead of the midfield, but before the strikers. So you can get the ball into his feet, use that first touch playstyle, turn, and ping an incisive pass plus playstyle through ball into one of your 2 strikers if you're running a 4-1-2-1-2 like I do. He felt fine on both feet. His dribbling was absolutely electric. Do not feel scared because of his height of 6'2". He feels absolutely smooth on the ball and his skill moves are very nice and quick. I wouldn't advise getting into physical battles, and I would also say if you can play him as a number 10 or cam in your team, that is going to suit his card a little bit better than it will be on the right hand side, unless all you do on the right is cut in and finesse. And the final thing is a couple of strong links that you might be looking at with this card. I think Sam Kerr is an elite level striker, so having him in behind her playing the through balls would be amazing as a combo. Harry Kane feeding off of these kind of passes as well could be an amazing partnership that you could get with this team, especially if you also end up using Palmer on the right with his whipped passes. You can lob it in to Keane in the box. If you did the Evo of Reece James, if you're a Chelsea fan, then that is going to be a lovely card to get him on chemistry very, very easily. And if you really want to go for it, past and present, get Eden Hazard on the other side of the pitch with him. What a partnership that would be. Hopefully you enjoyed this review. Let me know in the comments if you did, and if not, what can I improve? Also, let me know who you want to see next, and I'll see you guys for another review very soon. In a bit.